Hello everyone, this is your favorite Asian boy. I have the news for you. Trump got the worst news of his life this week. This is very interesting news and I think this is going to be a very interesting news. I don't know what is the exact news. Let's see in the video. Make sure to subscribe my channel. I do react on political videos of United States and other videos of US as well. So if you're from US, please make sure to subscribe my channel. Let's dive into the video. Trump got the worst news of his life. I'm really very worried about the news. Let's see what is in the video. Here we go.
Well, folks, the worst thing in the world that could have happened to Donald Trump happened to Donald Trump this week. Donald Trump was officially removed from Forbes' list of the wealthiest people in the United States. So according to Forbes, Donald Trump is not considered at all one of the wealthiest people in this country anymore. In fact, Forbes actually says that his net worth is $2.6 billion, down from the $3.2 billion that they valued him at last year. Now, a lot of people think a lot of this has to do with the New York fraud trial, and to a degree, some of it does. Obviously, if he was overinflating his assets, that would overinflate his value. Forbes looks at that and they're like, oh, okay, so these properties are not worth that, so we're going to take it down a notch. But it turns out that the biggest hit against Donald Trump's net worth is none other than his beloved Truth Social. Now, as we know, Truth Social was supposed to be acquired by Digital World Acquisition back in September. That was their deadline. Well, at the very last minute, Digital World shareholders voted to give themselves another year to make the deal final. So they had done the same thing, by the way, last year. Like, well, just one more year and we'll totally get it done. Now they're like, one more year and I swear to God, we're going to get it done this time. And they probably won't. But because that sale hasn't gone through, the value of Truth Social has fallen. And not just Truth Social, by the way, it's Trump's media and technology group that owns Truth Social. The value fell from $730 million to $100 million. So Trump Media and Technology Group lost, according to Forbes, $630 million worth of value because it is effectively worthless. They've underperformed in the number of users. They underperformed
nowadays
in
the wealth of Trump is going down and the popularity of Trump is going up.
Stupidly called X.
It is becoming popular
Even with
day by day.
Elon Musk running it and making all these horrible decisions, Twitter still dominates that market. You know, Meta, Facebook, came out with Threads recently, and that was going to be the new thing, and then that died like after 3 weeks. I mean, it still exists, don't get me wrong, and a lot of people do use it, but after a high, immediately after 3 weeks, it like dropped off.
Yes, I agree to this point about
not happening,
Threads.
unfortunately, over on Threads. But even with what's happening with Threads, it's still apparently better than what's happening with Truth Social.
What do you think about
but
this
all of that
Thread
aside,
issue?
Right? Trump not being on that Forbes
Tell me in the
list
comment section.
of wealthiest Americans is literally the worst thing that could happen to that man, in his view. Trump has for years bragged about being on that Forbes list. I mean, let me read you this. While the inclusion or exclusion from a list of the wealthiest Americans is of little tangible importance to anyone, let alone a billionaire former president running for re-election while also facing 91 felony counts,
this thing will
Forbes
not affect
note
his
that the list is
popularity
something Trump
in
has, quote,
United States people
over for decades, even, quote, lying to reporters to get himself ranked higher in past years. So this means a lot to him. He loves it. It's bragging rights. It's a boost to his ego that has now been taken away from him. That's one of the big reasons, as I've said, why he's so worked up about this fraud trial in Manhattan, because it shows that he is worth less than what he originally told people. That's a hit to his ego. Falling off the Forbes list is a hit to his ego. That ego is all that man has. And whenever he takes severe beatings like this, that is the worst thing in his mind that could ever happen to him. And he deserves every second of it, by the way.
I think the wealth loss of Trump will not affect his popularity anymore. Maybe I'm wrong. You can tell me in the comment section about your opinion, because you are the citizen of United States. You can tell me more accurately, so please tell me in the comment section about your opinion. I think nowadays Trump is, becoming trend a day by day. You can see on social media, Trump videos are getting views, more than Joe Biden videos. So this is the thing. I received comments about Trump supporters, 10 Trump supporters and 1 Joe Biden supporter. So the quantity of Joe Biden supporter is very less. You can also tell me in the comment section, you're supporting Trump, are you a Trumpster, or are you a Joe Biden supporter? Let's have a look on comments about related to this video. The first one is, every bit of bad news for Trump is another victory for America. I think he's a Trump supporter. Okay, let's see another one. He says, which means good news for America and democracy. Everyone is saying it's a good news. It's a bad news for Trump, but his supporters are saying it's a good news. What do you think? Please tell me in the comment section. Let's have a look. This is a very interesting comment. For the last several months, every consecutive week has been named Trump's worst ever. I'm here for it. Well, this comment is a complete conclusion of this video. So that's it for today. Make sure to subscribe my channel. You can tell me about your opinions in the comment section. Till then, bye-bye.